We're at the airport. We're flying to Joburg for the day. I haven't gone to castings in like years, but that's not what it is like to be an entrepreneur.
You need to make sure that you don't have distractions.
We've had these attorneys here holding it for about 2 years, and they've asked me now to collect it. So we're here at the police station. It's 5:30 a.m. What I call this is way too early a clock. We are at the airport. We are flying to Joburg for the day. I'll take you along in the vlog. Daniel couldn't come with, unfortunately, so I'll be documenting what I can on my phone's camera. It's gonna be a good day. So I've arrived here to this beautiful hotel and spa. It's also a conference center. There was warthogs on the side of the road and springbok just on the side of the road as we're coming in. And apparently you can hear lions in the distance in the morning. We're here for a meeting for Empower Funding. We do bridging. It's a type of finance, and this is an association of people in South Africa that do that. We come together once a year to just talk about the industry and how we can work together. It's interesting because we're all competitors, but also we work together. So that's what we're out here in this beautiful location doing. I have kombucha here because Mariah loves kombucha and she gets it delivered to the office all the time. Gal from the editing room here. First of all, I'm going to explain to you in a second why I'm dressed like such a nerd in this. But before we get back to the vlog, I want to ask you a favor. If you can please hit the subscribe button. 89% of our viewers are actually not yet subscribed. If you do, I promise to deliver you content that is valuable, entertaining, and actually teaches you something. So please subscribe and hit the like button as well. It helps us more than you know. Back to the vlog. But what are we actually doing? Here's Mariah coming. We're going to a casting, an acting audition. I'll tell you about that in a second. Tell us about your love.
Very deep love, everlasting.
Yeah.
And I can tell you all the best dishes in Scotland and the US. I've tried them all.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of her kombucha love. Yeah, if only she would love me like that. So what we're doing now, Mariah's gonna drop herself off. We'll take the car, and I'm going to, as I said, an acting audition. They asked me to dress as a nerd. That's why I'm dressed like this. I switched from my suit this morning to dressing like a nerd. I'm gonna part my hair. I'm gonna do a whole thing for the audition.
And wear your glasses.
Yeah, well, I got glasses here from Brandon. He gave me glasses, so I'm gonna go full nerd. And that's what's gonna
Wait, you
happen.
should tell me the other jobs that you've done before. Some of your
Oh.
acting gigs.
Well, I've done Nintendo Switch. I had a huge Nintendo Switch campaign that was global. I've done a bunch of different commercials, TV shows. I did one that was naked. I did it all. So I've done many interesting acting gigs. Now it's more of a passion, a hobby. I just love being on set, and it's a nice way to kind of do something else occasionally. And this acting gig could be really good, so it's kind of worth my time to go and do this casting.
Why did you do acting, bro?
In high school, I did a lot of theater. And so because of the theater passion, when I moved to South Africa, and at the beginning I didn't have much to do here, but I had always, even before moving here, I wanted to go to Los Angeles and pursue acting. So when I got here, I started doing it for real, and I did quite well. I did more theater here. I was in arts festivals. I did the commercials and different things like that. And yeah, that's why it was a passion, and it could also be a source of income. Now it's more just for the joy of it and the passion of creating and doing the art. I don't think you're going to be allowed to film in there, but I'll try to sneak a little something.
Bro, how was the audition?
Actually great. It was quite funny, and I ran into my friend Megan, which was also nice to kind of bump into her. And so we actually ended up by chance doing the audition together. So it was nice. It went well. Let's see. Now we wait. Now we wait to see if we got the job. Maybe the vlog will have that. Maybe it won't. We don't know. We wait. So one of the most commonly misunderstood things I think about an entrepreneur is that we have all the free time in the world. And while we do have a flexible schedule, it's not quite as flexible as being an employee. I would love to end off at 5 p.m. every day. I would love for my weekends to be a weekend completely. I would love for a vacation to be a time off. But that's not what it is like to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is on all the time. Even on my honeymoon, I was working. So You need to be willing to be on all the time. That's what it really is like. And while you do have moments of flexibility in your day, generally you are working way more with much more pressure than you would normally expect to have. It's not as glamorous as it seems. Lyndon, how are you? You're on the vlog.
Anytime.
At any family dinner that we do, I always fill up the water to the brim. Like it's an inside joke. Whenever my sister or brother ask me for water, they're like, oh, they forget that I do it. And then, okay, so you were saying you work at a certain company, you want to branch out now, but you don't want to leave the team behind. You don't want to have a guilt to leave them behind, right?
But it's like I kind of want to break away, but I don't.
To me, my viewpoint in general with an employee, the company has invested for the last 6 months into you. They've trained you, they've paid you. You've obviously done stuff as well to earn your income, but they are counting on you to be a key member of their company. If you leave them after 6 months, it hurts them a lot. Now they have to start all over again with someone new. And the general principle is leave things in a good condition because you'll carry with you the bad condition of your previous thing. So
how do you find that balance between your actual job and like building the side hustle?
your actual job probably ends around 5 p.m. I was actually talking about this on the way over here, about when you're an employee, your job ends at 5. Like then that's peace of mind, that's it, you're done. But you still have 7 hours. No more Netflix, no more hangout, no more messing around. Everything is one track mind. I'm starting a business. So we left the waterfront and now we're going to my dad's office, the founder of GP, the genius, Meir Ezra. We're going to his office. So we are working on the Guaranteed Prosperity marketing strategy for the end of 2023 and going into next year and where we want to go in general.
In order for you to be able to continue in a given course, you need to make sure that you don't have distractions. How? By having a plan to tell you I'm doing this, this, this and that, and only once I finish the plan, then I do the emergencies.
Yeah.
Where most of the people do the emergencies and never have time for the plan.
Yes, true. My sister's car here, and you know, sometimes people are naughty, and Empower Funding gives bridging finance. It gives money to people, and occasionally there's a couple that don't pay, and in that case we got to go legal, unfortunately. So we're here at the police station in order to get a few papers stamped so that the legal process can continue and go on to the next phase. That's part of the things that happen occasionally when you're doing business. I hate when it goes there. It shouldn't go there. People should be honest. But at times, especially when it comes to money, that can happen. So that's what we're up to today. That's the real deal. That's some of the things that occasionally happen as you're doing business. There was a bunch of wind in there, so all the papers got messed up. But everything's signed and that's done. And now we're going to get some more important documents. I'll tell you more about it in just a sec.
Only the money that we collect and that comes in, we charge a 25% commission.
We are going now to collect papers for one of my properties, actually the title deed. So when you have a property, there's a title deed. It's the paper that says you essentially own it. We've had these attorneys here holding it for about 2 years and they've asked me now to collect it. So we're gonna go get it. Perfect, take a seat. I'm just here, my name is Meir Ezra. She has the title deed for one of my properties. She's asked me to come grab it.
Absolutely. Cool. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you. So this is one of those things that can be kind of an annoying cycle, an annoying thing to do. I call it a cycle because a cycle is something that you start, you do, you change, and then you stop. Like you start a car, you change the car, you stop the car. You control the car, that's a cycle. Many people open cycles, but they don't close them. Thank you. The casting I went for yesterday, I'm optioned. How's it going? You too, you too. This is Daniel. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How are you? Hey, how's it going? Good, good, Daniel? Yeah. Azad has challenged me to a pull-up battle. I know he's gonna win. I wasn't expecting this today. He gets to do all the stretches. He knows all the stretches. You have a competitive advantage. Oh wow, all this. Okay, a lot of this stuff. Perfect. That was 6 or 5? 6. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 4. Okay, I matched you. Okay, it's a draw. And not the same form though, I use my leg. Alright, so now we're going, after the haircut, to another casting. I didn't even know about this morning. My agent was like, yo, another casting. I haven't gone to castings in like years. So, well, about a year. So finally, it's fun to just for the fun of it, go to another casting, why not? What did I just teach you?
How to hang laundry.
What do you mean?
That I need to turn all of them right side in again while they're wet, and I told him I do it when they're dry before I fold them, and he said, nope, not good enough.
I like
You're
the
gonna be my
laundry.
wife, you
I
need
like
to do it this way.
Yeah, right. I never said it that way. The shirts that you wear should be washed inside out. Mariah has a different theory. And then once they come out of the washing and you hang them to dry, your shirt should be first turned the right side out and then you hang it.
But I don't like sticking my arms in when they're wet, so I wait till they dry and then I do it. And he thinks it ruins the creases.
No, I don't really
He's
care.
never noticed.
I don't
He's
really
never
care,
noticed.
right? But we were just having this fun conversation as we were hanging our laundry. Right, Chai? He agrees. How to make more money and how to succeed in this economy. If I could do this all day long, I would. It's always amazing to see what kind of homes and properties are in the city. I've taken over the camera. It's probably way too zoomed in on my face right now. We are outside of BMW today. Daniel, your job's at risk. Andy's about to fire you. Get away from me. I'm like, you're starting to become an entrepreneur. You do things on a budget. You don't spend money like crazy. I get to go to meetings at one of the most beautiful places on earth every day. So this is the start of doing events here in South Africa. Just wait to see what happens.